one of the most ferocious fighters, as we see that, like 3-second knockout you had. You're one of the most ferocious fighters we've seen. What is it that you think, and what do you do to get yourself into the frame of mind that you have to be into to want to end a person or baptize somebody? How do you get yourself worked up to that degree?
Thank you, my brother. But before I answer that, let me just say a thank you to you for being a real journalist, for going at Dana, asking the questions that only but one reporter in my community asked this individual, and really giving him some heat, you know, because nobody really does that to Dana, you know, besides Mr. Stephen A. Smith and yourself. Not a lot of people really like give him what a journalist is supposed to do and get both sides of the story. So for that, thank you, my brother. For the last one, I thought that was awesome of you, man.
So you're happy with the money?
I'm happy. I could be happier, but I'm happy.
You know, these things going forward, there always seems to be, when someone gets either a new deal or a fight deal, it's never a one-fight deal.
Never.
So have you had to sign a new multi-fight deal in order to stay with the UFC?
Something like that, yeah, you know. Yeah, like a 15-fight deal or something crazy. Yeah, it's the standard. You don't get to be a free agent and see what you're worth out there, you know. And I don't want to fight for another company, because I'll say this, just like I don't like to lie. I like to speak from the chest. UFC is the best company in the world, bar none. There's nothing. The number 2 company is a long way away from them, you know. So I'll say the truth. The UFC is the best competition, the best talent, and on top of that, they have something that I personally like a lot, which is USADA, which might not be 100% perfect, but it's better than a lot of these organizations that have like a Wild West going on. You can tell guys are juicing to the gills, and you know, it's just like common in a lot of other organizations, not in the UFC, and that's something that I care about deeply.
Obviously, winning the title means everything. Does it change at all that it's a vacant title, that you're not fighting Henry Cejudo? Does that change the meaning of the win at all?
Как-то то, что теряет смысл, то, что ты не у Сихуда заберешь пояс, а вакантный.
Но смысл для меня это не теряет точно, потому...
So my goal was always to win the belt, not to defeat Cejudo. Cejudo ran away, it was his choice. If he would have been confident he's gonna defeat all these contenders, he would have stayed. I don't know why he ran away. Maybe he's not confident in himself. Maybe he found the first girlfriend, like he said. But I'm gonna fight for the belt now.
Another fighter who has mentioned your name is not a part of the MMA family. It's a boxer, and it's Ryan Garcia. Does that fight interest you? Is that a name big enough for you to come out of retirement and face him?
Oh, absolutely, man. I think Ryan Garcia would be the easiest payday Triple C would ever get. It'd be a lot bigger than any purse I did in the UFC. So if there's any fight that intrigues me between staying retired, between fighting that big-headed, overgrown midget, Alexander Volkanovski, or fighting the golden girl, Ryan Garcia, I like the payday. And plus it's easy money because he's fought nobody. He's another Sean O'Malley with a padded record. It makes me sick. Well, I had thought about this because the only reason I would box him, I would box him.
Okay.
But I was thinking about this as mixing a little bit of MMA, but it would be more geared towards boxing, so the gloves would be different. So it would be an actual boxing glove. Vitor Belfort was showing me these gloves that he has, and he wants me to fight him with these. It's a 10-ounce glove, just how they would fight. And with this glove, is like your hand is able to come out, so you're able to grab wrists and you're able to collar type people. So if he wants to do MMA of some sort, okay, let's bring it down the middle then. Let's box and let's clinch and let's grab each other. Let's see how things go. So then it's even. So then he's not just blowing smoke and trolling. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that Ryan Garcia wouldn't make it past 30 seconds with triples.
Now this is the second time in a row Jose Aldo, he's fighting on the same card as you. You got Max Holloway. In your opinion, who's the greatest featherweight of all time? Is it Aldo? Is it Holloway?
I have to go Valdo. To have so many defenses in the division, you know what I mean, to be so dominant in his era, you know, for so long, you can't take that away from him. Again, I respect Blessed Holloway as a, you know, even though he's my opponent, I still got a lot of respect for him. He's done some great things in our division, but I don't think he done enough to take the GOAT status. So I obviously want that GOAT status, and I'm chasing the Aldo GOAT status.
You said something interesting when we talked on the phone the other day. You said he's acting like a challenger. What did you mean exactly by that? What is it about his demeanor where you say Alex is acting like a challenger?
I mean, did you guys interview him yet? Any of you guys interview him here? Like, how is he talking? Is he talking like a champion? At the end of the day, I feel like he attacking me, called me out to fight. Like, that's something a challenger does, doesn't it? I don't know. This guy been saying stuff, and he the one been saying that he got a chip on his shoulder about something, and he's ready to prove something. Like, in my eyes, you're the champ. What you trying to prove? If you believe you're the champ, who you trying to prove anything to? I'm not trying to prove anything to no one. I knew I was a champ. There's certain things like the belt. It just was for people to understand that where I was coming from. So.
Are you disappointed to see the fight go all the way till August? I mean, has it been hard for you in training camp to, get excited for a date and then have to taper down a little bit and then they get back there again?
Honestly, no, because we've been preparing for this fighter since January, so it gives me even more time to prepare for a southpaw like him and his type of style fighter. And yeah, it's been good to me, honestly. It's been 8 months already we've been preparing, so almost 8 months, so I'm still ready to go.
I saw I think it was yesterday, you tweeted Marty sucks just out of nowhere. What prompts you to do that?
It's right, social media doesn't take a lot of time. It's I think the thought came to my head. Maybe I saw it was that old clip of, this is what I saw. I know, I thought about it. I saw somehow on social media the old clip where they got in the fight at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this dude sucks. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe other people will laugh at that thought. And so I just went on Twitter. I said, Marty sucks. That's,
you didn't think it was endearing when he kept repeating, do something?
Right now, I mean, just look at the families that don't know what's going to be tomorrow, what's going to happen to them. And here we are, we have a chance to work. We've made it this far. It's hard enough to get here. So this is not the right time to do it.
I'm in Abu Dhabi, Fight Island, my first test here, and then I got to go into 24-hour quarantine. She gave me the option.
So after a marathon journey, I'm finally here in Abu Dhabi. Got a beautiful hotel suite for the next couple of weeks. This will be my home. And certainly for the next 48 hours, I can't leave this goddamn room. Gonna be doing...
Menina de ouro na batida, atitude é nocaute e estouro na sequência.